Hello, welcome back to another Roblox stream. Not Roblox stream. What to even title this stream? Hang on, I accidentally closed my stupid screen. Thanksgiving soon might stream, so yeah, I forgot my own title, so off to a great start. More Destruction Simulator, because why not? Also, I do notice I have my Charlie Brown face. I can see it when in the corner of the screen. That's always nice. Yeah, Charlie Brown's cool. I don't know why I keep referencing Charlie Brown, but whatever. Stream of randomness. I don't even know why I chose for the thumbnail. I think it was like Texas or something. Like a picture of Texas. And it has God knows what on the above it, I don't keep track of that stuff. I made it like a few hours ago, but I already forgot what I did, so beats me. I almost forgot to stream. I was just watching like a corpse husband video. Actually, his newest video. I just don't watch. I'm really late to content, so it beats me. I'm just really late to content for whatever reason, and I'm just Among Us. I never really got into it. I mean, I don't care what the guy posts at this point. I'm just wondering what he'll post next after the Among Us stuff. I'm curious what he's gonna do with his new audience. Is he gonna do narrations? Because that might be difficult because, well, he doesn't have much of video. He doesn't have many stories to cover. He's like, it's pretty much a desert out there when it comes to stories. So I'm just curious what he's gonna do next. I'm also curious what Dream's gonna do in the future. Like what he's gonna do too. And I'm looking forward to what they do, I guess. But besides talking about other YouTubers, gonna talk about myself because I'm the focus. Nah, just kidding. Well, I am the focus, but so I was looking at my YouTube analytics today. I don't really check them anymore. I kind of stopped. It's just stupid habit to get out of, but I was able to get out of it. And I saw that on Sunday I had like 300,000 views. Now I knew this wasn't correct because stuff didn't correlate. I recognize that stuff by now, like what correlates and what doesn't correlate. And I went over to a different tab because I was on the main tab. I went over to, I think, his audience tab, and the view count said 300. It was like 180 or something. So what that means is I don't know what happened because it's across a few of my other channels. Billy the Ostrich channel. It's also on Rodings, and yeah, that's pretty much it. None of my other channels. I even checked my old channels I don't really use anymore. So I'm not sure what happened. It doesn't look like it was any botting or not botting, but it doesn't seem like someone just clicked on the video multiple times because there's watch time there, and you don't usually see that if someone does something like that. You don't really see the watch time, and it's across all my channels too. And yeah, I don't know what's happening. I think it's just a YouTube issue because it doesn't show on one of the other screens, so just gonna assume that for now. But yeah, that's what's going on with the channel analytics no one cares about. I just found that weird and might as well talk about it. I'll probably stop playing this very soon. This is pretty much like one of those play for 10 minutes just to ease into that stream. And try not to be boring. Get out of that boring cactus carrot talk. I have came prepared with a script I must read. And that is, I have no idea what I'm doing, and that's my script. That's a lot of my video scripts too. Half the time I don't know what I'm doing, and half the time I just plan like a small bit in my head. It's almost how they made like the Minion movie. they just planned a bunch of bits and they just connected them together. That's kind of what I do. And I might find a song I like and I try to fit it into a video, but I don't want to get copyright strikes, so I ultimately don't include the song. But there's so much stuff I want to include, but I can't. It's not because of ad revenue at this point. I just don't want it to get blocked worldwide. Speaking of ad revenue, YouTube, since I'm not monetized, I'm not planning on monetizing, but I might actually monetize just for the sake of being able to control where the ads are placed, aka nowhere. I might have to place in some places. I'm not sure how YouTube partner program works. Like, do I have to make a certain amount of money per? I don't know how that stuff works. Will they drop me? That beats me. I haven't really looked into that stuff. But since I don't have monetization, I can't control where my ads are placed. And YouTube is gonna it's pretty much gonna place ads wherever they want now, and I can't and get 100% of the profit. I can't really do anything about it. So I'm worrying that audience retention is kind of iffy on my videos already. I'm trying to make the videos better, more enjoyable, and more meaningful, I'd say. So I understand why it's low. You start to understand that stuff, like why the stuff's low. But I'm worried it could affect stuff like that, like cause people to instantly drop out, which I want people to see my content as I'm posting on YouTube. It's not necessarily, well, there's a difference between doing it for the views and doing it, like I want views, of course, but I'm not doing it for the views. I'm doing it to get views. I hope that makes sense. It doesn't. Probably seems more egotistical. That's the truth. I'd make my videos private or just keep it on my hard drive if it wasn't to be. It's intended for people, pretty much. I wouldn't spend that much time if it wasn't. So that's random YouTube talk number 2. The school's sucky as ever. Nothing really has changed. It's just, some classes are easier, some classes are more difficult because of long class periods. Class periods are 90 minutes, and I'm not built for that stuff. I have to move around. Beats me why I have to, but I have to move around. It's important for me to move around and stuff like that. And I can't. And we don't have math breaks anymore because it's cold. It's Illinois. We have like a billion seasons. That's how I can describe the weather. At least it's not Ohio. Okay, I'm gonna leave this game. Almost have 100 million. That's cool. But since the seasons are wild in Illinois, yeah, we can't go outside, which means no time to walk. It's more for the walking purposes than to the mask purposes, because I've actually gotten used to the mask. I don't like it, but I mean, I've gotten used to it, so it's not so bothersome as it was in the initial period, like during the summer when I didn't leave the house for months on end. That was difficult to adjust to. We're already in the water. Great. Wait, is our ship? Yeah, I think our ship's already dead. Yeah, there's no point in trying if we're already drowning. I'm gonna drown from drown damage. That's right, drown damage. I think I just get blasted. Yeah, fireballed. Well, I almost was shot and killed. These scars that I spawned with show it. Okay, I got shot again. I mean, you're already shooting a sinking ship. I don't think you need to shoot us more. You know, actually, let me find the Emu War. One of my most popular videos for a while was about the Great Emu War of 1932. I made a video on it in December, and it's actually been a really popular video on my channel for whatever reason. I didn't even know that I found it on Twitter. Well, not on Twitter, but I shared it on Twitter today. I found out I was actually, if you scroll down for Emu War, not just Roblox, Emu War, if you just scroll down a bit, you'll find my video. Oh god, what's happening? Yeah, the game's kind of dead. That's what people mentioned in the comments, so... Yeah, the game's completely dead. Why is it getting views then if... Oh, it beats me. Are there any other Emu games that are just getting the views? The Zulu Wars, the Jet Wars, the War Simulator, the Zeppelin Wars, the Frontline Great War, Lag Fixes. Oh, I thought I was going to say Lag Intensive. The Underground War. Oh, there's a second one. What's this? It is a historical game. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. It's not about emus, unfortunately, so I don't know where the people are coming from who are searching for emus. Everyone knows the greatest game is Underwater Infection. We learned that in the last stream. What generic game should I play over and over again? Because I have no clue what to play. A round-based game that involves aquatic stuff and boating and sharks, which I've spent so much time into, but mostly money, but mostly time. Yeah, Shark Bite. It's like my go-to game for rounds, because, I don't know. I mean, there's better round-based games, but I go with this anyway. And of course, the server sucks because, yeah, at the time, I wish there was more stuff to do in the game. Well, I'd probably just join a different server. Alright. Let's pray we don't get the same server, because I've had that happen multiple times fast. So, let's see. Is it going to be the same server? Oh, it's even worse than the last server. That's a joke. Shark Bite, if you fail me one... Actually, no. I'm just not going to play. That... All these round-based games... Maybe I should not choose a round-based game. Should I play... Let's play Tornado Simulator. That's actually quite fun. I mean, I'm having too much fun while playing this, and it's not the most fun game to other people, I'd say. It's fun for me, though. Join game. Why did I choose Citizens every single time? Nope. Torn Chasers. Also, my tongue is dry, but you didn't need to know that. Oh yeah, there's a tornado on the ground. I just couldn't hear the sirens. Where is the tornado? Oh, actually, I have the tornado camera. Oh, this is a weak one. Is it just dying? It might be dying. I don't know when it was issued. It was, yeah, it just died. Well, that sucks. I mean, it's not one of those... I mean, we can at least drive around and gain some mileage. We have actually perfect mileage. That number. I can't pronounce numbers for shit, so might as well not try. I have 1,111.1 miles. Okay. The stream actually looks good from a distance, so it shouldn't look that bad on mobile. Because previously my streams were, the bitrate was super low, so it's 2 times what it was. So it's still crappier than my videos, but I mean, yeah, there's a noticeable improvement. I actually know. Like, I see this in full HD, and you guys people see it in potato quality, near potato quality, just a little better than potato quality. Is Anderson out of power? Just recording. I'm just streaming. We probably shouldn't tell him that though. Where? Well, you're not a YouTuber. Well, join it or join BitChute or something. No, actually, no. I just join YouTube. I guess pretty much the only option you have. because BitChute's, well, BitChute, so I might join BitChute one day, actually. Yeah, I think Andover's out of power considering that the lights are out, so. Yeah, you can tell I'm in a better mood because, yeah, Thanksgiving break changes a person fundamentally on an emotional level, where you're more happy. So who places their car on top of the roof? I actually used to do that in this game. I actually placed on top of this. I placed on top of that. Let's. Okay, never mind. American flag dude is in there. God bless God save the Queen. Yeah, I think that's our motto. Yeah, there's always someone in the server that's dressed up as like, American, pure American, military and all. You always find that in pretty much every single server. You also find people like me in every single server, the bacon hair, then you find the decked out military dude. So I can't claim that I turn on the power. Boo-hoo. So we got a severe thunderstorm warning. Now watch. Oh, cool. Yeah, it's kind of been a sucky stream. I mean, it's just a random stream. What do you expect from Thanksgiving soon might stream? I said might stream, and I'm streaming, so I offered more than what's promised in the title. And I wasn't that late. I was only like 1 minute late, so not doing too bad. I want to try to beat this game, but I don't think I can because the slides are just god awful. Half the time you just run into someone. Half the time you just fall off or just run into someone. But what do you expect from Alpine Slide? Yeah, that's what you expect from an Alpine Slide. That shouldn't happen, but Roblox physics are just odd. Like, Roblox is supposed to be a physics simulator at the end of the day. Well, that's what it was initially based on, but it was supposed to be a physics simulator, and tell me these are realistic physics. I mean, non-realistic physics are kind of fun. I mean, as long as they make sense. Well, I'm stuck in. Yeah, that happens every single time. Am I just gonna leave the game after something bad happens? Yes. And one game I'm not gonna play is Arsenal. I don't play it on streams unless there's like more people, and I can completely control private server, but we don't have enough people for that. So there's no Arsenal. I'm gonna go get water. I don't think I actually have my water filled up. I might. I have my water filled up. That's good. Oh god, it's cold. It's cold. Xbox players can now play. I thought they could always play though. I remember seeing this, but these symbols, which means Xbox, but apparently they can play again. Because I saw it in the past and I didn't see it for a long time, and finally there's Xbox players. Let's just wait out the time because it's more worth it than the other games in my personal opinion. So what did I do since the last time? Oh yeah, I got the M60. You can watch the ratings video. I also upgraded to the RBK for a while. Like someone said on stream, I just didn't listen to them, but here we are. And I bought this, and I mean, this looks good. I don't say it looks bad at all. Look at the wood. All around, great premium product. For roller claims and streams, you have a game that is like ultimate driving. Uh, like there's not much that happens in essence, or you have games with long wait times. But I mean, the wait time's worth it. We have to get the stream people interested. The people, the humanity. Yeah, attention spans are not really good right now. Because our Generation Z. I'm gonna talk about random stuff, but I can't think of something, so we'll just watch these dudes for now. What is this dude wearing? Let's see. The Price Dome Janitor Bot. Man, Earth is really full of things. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, that looks fantastic. Absolute Chad. What about? Yeah, this also looks fantastic. What about? Oh, there's me. There's this dude, and yeah, this is our squad. this is our fucking squad right here. Oh wait, we're only on wave 1. I thought we were like on a higher wave. Hello. I'll say hello in chat since I literally have. Okay, that's what I'm gonna say then. I missed especially a few keys. It's fine though. I do think this is like this Loco guy is gonna be our Giga Chad. I mean he's level 9, but I mean he's gonna be the Chad who leads the team. How far back is this stream delay? I don't know, beats me. I'll just wait till it says wave survived, which is right now. Yeah, I guess this stream is a bra moment then. Okay, there we go. Now, right now, it just appears that's a delay. Not that bad, I say. I do these streams out of boredom, by the way. I just create random titles at this point. Even though it's not the greatest for getting new viewers, it's to keep the existing viewers in. As long as you keep the existing people in, it's all right. As long as you're not losing people, you just hit that equilibrium. You're fine. Can be said about a lot of things. Just keep the same people with you. There's no reason to get more. I do wish I could get the I have a stream like that Arsenal stream which got like 20 people. That's fun not because of the amount of people. I mean that's a lot of people. But those people we kind of need them to do stuff like Arsenal VIP. You need a big sample size to do a nice little Arsenal VIP. You can do a bunch of random stuff. What's our task? Dude, you have an axe. You can probably defend yourself. Do you really have nothing else to do? Yes. I mean, I do have stuff to do. It's it can wait. They can wait. It's Thanksgiving break. Tomorrow I have no school. The next day I have no school. The next day I have no school, which is Black Friday. That day's always fun. And then we have the weekend. It doesn't seem as long as it actually is though, because I've wasted a lot of time on doing stuff like this. Just kidding. I feel like this is a good waste of my time. because it's a parasocial interaction between 2 people, 3 people. God, I haven't played this game, sorry. Like, if I'm doing this, if I'm streaming while playing Ultimate Driving, I feel like it's better than if I just grind it alone with just music blasting in my ears. I feel like it's somehow more worth it because at least there's something else there than there's something else. Like, not only is it towards a stupid number, but it's also for a stupid number. Both for stupid numbers. I guess it's for the entertainment. Whoever stops by, that's what my streams are. I mean, my videos are kind of like that too. I almost treat it like a Google Meet at school. Just stop in, say hi, and leave. that's how I treat it. That's my intention with these random streams. I'll probably do more of these throughout the Thanksgiving break, but I do want to work on a video. But I don't know how to go about it because I want to make videos like I did on Billy Ostrich, which are factual based. I also want to make shit posts that are more that have more effort into them, and they kind of have half truths, but they're not exactly true. It's like something so extreme no one would believe it, but in 2020 that doesn't work out apparently. So I don't think I could do something like that. I just use your common sense. Can this happen? Like, I'll give a random example. Can toilet paper wake up and kill you in the middle of the night? Can it? Does it seem absurd? It's probably not true. I mean, you'd be surprised though. You'd be surprised. God, the aim's so shit. But you'd be surprised. But I want to try to keep a balance if possible of factual based content, which I want to do. But I don't want to rely completely on the factual based content. Because I feel like I'd be limited in topics. I also want to just mess around sometimes. Someone going here? No one went here. At least we have body armor for wave 2. Because that's where you need it. If only I could jump off it. But, yeah, there's like a super force that's just keeping you from doing this. It's almost like this game is fictional, it's not real. Just like the videos. I mean, half the videos. Wait, how can they move despite the round being over? I didn't know they could do that. There's an update like a couple weeks ago that changed how zombies work. Like, there's hordes now. I haven't seen any because I just haven't played enough. I'm assuming that's why I did that. So what I was saying, I want to have a balance between factual and non-factual nonsense. But it's like half truths, but yeah, it's just a confusing mess. I do want my videos to have real facts, of course, but and I do want to be trusted on my facts. It's just some of the stuff is just some of the stuff I just want to make is outrageous. I still want to joke in my completely factual based videos. So the best way I can go about it is probably a salmonella route, where it's not like you're going to use it on your history paper, your research paper. You're not going to use it on your school paper. I arrived too late to actually get the objective. Oh. If the hedge maze have to go around. Because I don't feel like I could do both at the same time. So I have to choose one or the other. I don't think that choice has to be made though. Pretty much, I'll just put, you can just look in the description if anyone cares. There'll be, like, facts. They'll be like, I'll use citations. I'll go the extra step forward and actually cite my videos, even though research only takes one Google search. Gonna make sure there's citations there, so then you know the facts from a trustworthy source. Again, should be painfully obvious, but 2020, yeah, whatever. Like, I don't want to lie about a historical event, though. Or if it is, it's just, like, irony, or not irony. It's the opposite of what I actually mean, kind of thing. Oh, this tree is definitely, I can't think of a joke. Yay, it's a train wreck ramble. Because I'm good at that. Again, I have huge respect for streamers who are able to keep an audience. And the more I stream, the more I have respect for them. The people who stream every single day. Who are able to not just go on random rambles. Who are able to talk about interesting subjects or stuff that's actually related to the game. But pretty much these live streams are just an excuse for me to still make Roblox content on the main channel. that's it. I feel like that might be what it boils down to. Wait, there's bolters that come out during Wave 3? That might be from the new update too. Might just be. Wait. That was a burster, but didn't burst. Is that one of the fundamental ways zombies change too? Or did I just see that wrong? Did the particles not appear? I just had to figure out that balance because I'm worried about it. It's not necessarily stuff I made on the Billy Dash channel, though. The Billy Dash stuff, I didn't do the best research because I was younger. Well, if you suddenly got 10 million subscribers, I don't really know, to be honest. Just, beats me. I guess I'll just do the same thing I'm doing right now. If this stuff worked, then yeah, just continue doing it. Same pace. There'll just be a few times the views. Like a lot times the views. Let's reach it. But the comments are the best part. I actually like reading the comments a lot. That's why I like reading the most. That's almost like my metric of success is the comments. Because when I get a comment, I'm like, yes. I'm still able to see every single comment, so I'm at that point in YouTube where I'm able to see every single comment. My channel isn't exactly dead, but I don't think it might be dead, I'm not sure. But it's not necessarily like fully alive, so I'm still able and fortunate to be able to read every single comment. Harding for my channel means that I read it. I just do the harding thing for every single comment, just so you know. Okay, I just get Reddit. And most of these comments are on most popular stuff, of course. And you end up with some pretty cool stuff. You also end up with just random words like bruh. And you also have to, on my other channels, I have a problem with like hot, sexy girls on something like one of those one of those websites. They really like advertising their site in the comment section of the ratings videos, but yeah, just block links. That solved the issue. That's why I don't have it on the Cactus Carrot channel. But yeah, they just like to target Roblox the hot sexy girls. That whatever. Definitely not a virus or any definitely not a virus. And even if it isn't a virus, even though it was like heaven on earth, yeah, just no. Just treat every single link if it has a virus unless it's like you're sure it's YouTube. Like you actually have to be sure it's YouTube, even if you know that creator. Like oh, this creator would never post a link that leads to a virus. Just be cautious with links. That's what I do all the time. And that's why I do a lot of my video research on like Chromebooks and stuff. Like some of my research, I just pop open my Chromebook because I couldn't give a shit less. But I think I'm just overreacting. But you never know. There's just the unfortunate thing about the school computers is there's no ad block, and they don't let us use ad block, and that sucks a lot. They should just have ad block like they used to. Like all ads used to be, there. And back in elementary school, there used to be no advertisements on. They just removed them. And once middle school started, the ads started popping up again. Well, the ads started popping up. I think they should just block all ads, because it lags the pages. It lags like every single website you go to, so it's really difficult to do research. The teacher might be able to do, like, they'll link you to this page that is full of advertisements, so you might be able to load it, but I'm not, because the Chromebooks are shit. And second of all, do you really need to milk that much money out of kids researching for their school project? You're probably not gonna click on the ads anyway. You really need to milk that much out. Like Britannica, bothers me the most, because their site's full of ads. Actually, that's one of the reasons I like Wikipedia. It's not because it's I consider a trustworthy source most of the time. Some articles are just a stub and have unverifiable information. I usually check for that. But and it gives you concise information. Just for YouTube videos, just make it more concise, add some flair, some humor, not just regurgitating information. Like it's something unique. You wouldn't just read the Wikipedia page or whatever articles. Find something interesting on there, but one of the reasons I like it is because it has no ads. That's the main reason I use it, because it has no of those annoying ads. Not because it's the most credible source. But generally, there's credible sources out there, and I consider credible. And they don't have advertisements like all over the page and links to their social media, because I don't know, it makes me trust the site less if it's just filled with that garbage. So, initially what I was talking about is what would you do if you had suddenly got 10 million subscribers. I feel like there might be a stan culture developed around me or something like that. There'd be some stan culture around Cactus Carrot. If I made edgy content, I feel like I'd have some super edgy audience. who wouldn't know the difference, who wouldn't know that I'm actually joking. It's not my actual real views. I'm worried I might have to deal with that if I am a quote edgy YouTuber. Attract the wrong crowd sometimes. And who don't know, oh hey, this person's actually being serious. That's one reason I make these streams, because I'm definitely more serious in these most of the time. Like, these are more down to earth than the videos. And hi, if you gotten the swords from the Roblox Battles event yet. I haven't played the event. I've played Roblox off and on, but yeah, I know there's like Ready Player 2 event going on. That's all I know. I've seen videos about that stuff on my YouTube subscriptions. I just haven't really gotten around to watch them. And also, with going back to that question, well, because it's such an interesting question, what could happen? You also have to be that role model. Like, you have a huge amount of influence. That's why they call you an influencer, by the way. You have a huge amount of influence, and you have to use that power wisely. I'd be worried about my sources. Well, I should treat my channel if I had 10 million subscribers already, which means I should be worried about my sources. But, you know, with 10 million, I'd probably double check. Because that's like Kyrgyzstan. That's like Kyrgyzstan and or Vsauce, and I'm not that level at all with research. And if it happened right now in my transition period of my channel, I consider this transition period between, how are you hitting with melee? Well, that also works. Good job. But you really have to be careful with your power, be careful with the facts, be careful. Don't let the audience get a wrong perception of you, I'd say. I mean, you can't control the audience, of course, because they're independent people. Duh. And especially I don't want to be a part of like some YouTube rabbit hole that eventually leads people to like, I don't know, alt-right content or something like that. I don't want to be part of one of those rabbit holes that the media always complains about. You know, I'm just joking the entire time, just because there's people who hide up jokes with facts. So again, just, I'd probably turn up a channel if I had 10 million right now. I probably should with the facts and the role model stuff. So probably gonna do that from now on. Gonna treat it as if I had 10 million. So what? Just for all that stuff, put a bit more pressure on me. What else? Yeah, of course I'd be like a faceless YouTuber. So I'm also worried about that, considering the rises of Dream and Corpse Husband. I'm worried about that faceless private aspect too. Then I'm worried about like the whole stan culture, the people who are pretending to be stans and making the community look bad, all that stuff. Then there are people who hate you for being popular, some for valid reasons, most of the time not, though. No, like nothing's changed but popularity. Like nothing has changed. Just a bit more pressure on the person to fact check stuff, which they should have been doing from the beginning. I'd probably expand on that question more. With the whole responsibility aspect, that's what I'm focusing on right now, is the responsibility aspect of that question. And the responsibility you have Are bloaters easier to kill now? I feel like they're easier to kill. I might end that discussion there. I might reference it some other times if I come up with more ideas about that question, because it's a long question to answer, and I might not have everything correct. I'm trying to think of other stuff. So again, content wouldn't changed. Won't change one bit. Like, I believe a YouTuber, Tanuki Alex, I believe they say on Twitter that, oh, you changed so much since you had like a 1,000 subscribers or something, despite their content changing, not being related to subscriber count at all. I hate that method. I mean, I'd say time is a better method. Oh, like Cat Scare, you've changed since 2015, which no one was watching in 2015. And I'm aware of. My oldest channel, TVZ47. So no, I have. You can decide if it's for the better or worse, but overall, generally, if you're measuring from there, definitely positive change. But I sound more depressed than I did back then. I was super energetic, but I guess now I can be energetic because I'm not scared about my voice anymore. Because that's why I wasn't really energetic. Now I can be. I kind of limited myself to that, and also the fear of being ingenuine. You're not talking. You're only playing an act. To be fair, you kind of. I'm doing my presenter voice. You think people talk about this like this in real life? I can't mirror how I talk in real life exactly. Because it's a different scenario. There's always like a certain level of degree of speaking differently when you're doing stuff like this. It's just a different scenario. Alright, I'll just grab some water or something. I mean, that's pretty much my voice. Not much has changed, just the voice, I guess, more hype. I'd say that's pretty much what changes. And it's only certain periods, most of the time. It is similar to my real voice, unless I'm doing something like, holy shit, what's happening? Like, sometimes I do that. It beats me why I do that. Sometimes I just do that. And sometimes my voice just completely dies out and I just talk like this or something like that. That's not one of those times, but it might be one of those times because I don't have water. Half the time I don't think I make sense too. That doesn't really help. And because of the speech impediment, some words are messed up. I don't know what to say, what word choices to use sometimes. It's really difficult for me to figure out word choices, especially if I don't want to do a video scripted, because I write differently than how I speak. And I feel like that'd be the most ingenuine all. If I went off a script where I don't talk like I do now, I use fancy words because that's how I write. Like, it's not purpose, it's just sometimes I write with fancy words, sometimes and then the next sentence is completely simple. Because I was told for the longest time, use all those fancy words. Now I don't. Now I've learned, you don't have to use those fancy words. Like, I don't need to describe a brick staircase using an entire page with 6-point Times New Roman font. It still takes up the entire page describing a staircase and how it's cut, all the chisels in it, all the way you're able to rub your hand through the cracks of it, your finger getting getting some friction, feeling the grains in the rocks, and the mortar, and the small imperfections and the carvings. The air smells like fall. The brick is cold to the touch. And how it feels like has a wet. It's kind of wet because it just rained. Stuff like that, except more detail. Because again, don't write how I talk. But I don't need to explain stuff like that. If I might for writing. And sometimes you can even see with my community posts, some of my writing just doesn't make sense. Because some ideas I just want to force into, and it doesn't seem right. The way I force that sentence into the paragraph. I do that a lot. The inconsistency of writing style, the way I speak. There's also plot holes, like in the story I was writing for school. I was just writing on a whim, so I should probably have a plan next time. I should probably have a plan next time I write. But I've actually never finished a full story. So I should stop focusing on stories and just focus on short stories. Not short stories. Short stories need to be like 12,000 words to be a true short story, I'd say. I'd say 10,000 or 7,500. Over like 20,000, I think it's like a novelette, and over 100, 10,000. I think it's called an epic. Yeah, it's an epic at that point. So I think I'm writing like, I think they're called free verses. Yeah, free verses. That's kind of what I'm gonna write. I'm actually gonna put it on Storyfire because I might as well use it. Might as well use my Storyfire for something besides the social media tab. Just what do you even call it? Not tweeting. Sending out random shit every once in a while about Thanksgiving and stuff like that. Yeah, I need to use my Storyfire for something. I should use my Storyfire for something of use. So probably just gonna write a few random, absolutely random free verses. And plus, it'll fit with Storyfire better because it won't go over the character limit like my previous story. It's actually made to go in that format. I might actually do playwrights too, though. I don't venture into that territory, the playwright territory. And it's definitely not William Shakespeare's playwriting. That's not what you should expect at all. That's like beginner level playwrights, because I mean, my knowledge from writing short stories should help me. But I'm less educated on free verses, poems. I might be able to write some haikus, which aren't always, I don't think they're always syllable based. I'm not sure. There's usually one sentence, then there's a sentence that's longer than the rest, and then there's a shorter sentence, which is kind of like, okay, the rain fell oh God, the rain fell from the heavens. It filled many. God, it's already turning out terrible. The trees. God, how to explain it? The leaves. Not the leaves. Usually I can just use the backspace, but it's kind of permanently out there now. The leaves drip from getting rained. Oh God, that's even worse. I can't come up with stuff on the spot. It's essentially, the soup was warm. The soup was tasty. The boy was ready to eat. Or not, that sucks, but you get the point. The ending's, the last sentence kind of different from the rest. Just look up haikus. It does a better job than me explaining it. That's what I wanted to get into. It's always nature based, so that's why I know for sure. 3 sentences. I don't think it's always 3 senses, but if it's over 3 senses, I think it's called like a ranga. But I think it's always somewhat nature love based, so I'm good with writing with nature because I like climatology, so, and all the bio I like biomes and stuff like that. Thanks Minecraft. I think Minecraft got me the biomes. I'm not sure, or it's Google Maps. Unless I've been Google Map nerd forever. I feel like that's one thing in life I'm addicted to is Google Maps. I mean, I can't find a lake within a lake, with a lake within an island within a lake within an island within a lake within an island. I can do something. There's some great spot I found in Google Maps. It's on the Dempster Highway. I want to make a video on soon. I guess it'll be like a Billy Ostrich video. It's like a second part to the I don't know, beats me what it's called. I think it's Alaska State Route 11. There's this one part of the Dempster Highway. You're going from the Yukon to the Northwest Territories in Canada, and at that border, the site is actually absolutely beautiful. There's like this really short grass, but besides that, it's just hilly and looks cold. The grass is kind of like a yellowish orange. What did you just do, dude? I mean, it looks absolutely gorgeous. I'm probably just gonna. I want to go there. It's just north of Eagle Plains, which is in Yukon. Yeah, thank you for changing the zombie mechanics. Can't wait to die in wave 15 or before that. But I definitely want to visit that someday ever since I saw it. But I only saw that like 2 days ago, so it's pretty recent in my memory. I just want to drive up to either up the Dempster Highway or Alaska State Route 11, which leads to Perduto Bay, actually Dead Horse, because I can't enter Perduto Bay because it's all oil company stuff. I can't enter it. Just leads to an airport, and that's as far as I can go before everything gets boarded off. It's difficult to see the Pacific Ocean. I think a few people go to this remote island, not that far from it, and there you can see the Pacific Ocean. These people live mostly on stuff like whale. It's a different lifestyle. I don't think I could live. There's no internet, first of all. Well, there is spotty internet. It's like satellite, or not necessarily satellite. I mean, there's amenities of a town up there, like in Ukavik. I didn't do right, but close enough for a stupid American from the Midwest. Utkelvik? No, not right. Not again. Utkelvik? Beats me. God, these boulders are insane. These dudes are fucking insane, dude. Chill. Just chill. But their lifestyle is a different way of living. I do want to I want to create my own fast food restaurant and just open up there. Because currently there's only like a Subway. There's only a Subway, and one of the reviews said that they found a piece of hair in their food. Beats me if it's actually true. So I want to have a restaurant that is just giving you hair in the food, because that's not good. I want to serve some exotic meat that no one will actually be interested. Just to give you a hint, it tastes like chicken, but then again, alligator tastes like chicken. Probably whale tastes like chicken. Everything tastes like chicken. You know, the zombies probably taste like chicken. The humans taste like blank, because I don't know, and I'll never find out because I'm not like a cannibal. don't want to attract the Wendigos. Well, don't want to become a Wendigo. I'm just joking. Unless. I also want to do a folklore video too about all the like cryptids, because I like that, but I want to find some more obscure ones, like the Bunyip of Australia. I think that's pretty obscure. That one's interesting, just like the Bigfoot. Like it could actually, it's possible. I'd say the Bunyip's actually more possible than the Bigfoot, simply because it's a big megafauna. Not big. Is it fauna? Folklore? No, fauna. Yeah, it's a big megafauna in the Australian outback or in Australia. It's kind of believable that it's more believable compared to other cryptids. I mean, still not believing it yet, but I mean, it could be out there, or could have been out there. Like it could realistically be one of those old Australian megafaunas which recently went extinct. So that's the only one I can say that's besides Bigfoot that could be out there. I'm not so sure about Bigfoot. There could be a non-discovered North American great ape out there, like in central or northern Idaho. Like no one lives out there, or somewhere in Montana in the forest. You know, you never know. Out in the sticks of West Virginia. Or it could be out in Utah. I think in Utah they found this big metal thingamabob that's like 12 feet tall. It's completely metal, and it's just sticking from the ground. They found something like they found that, and it was out there since like 2016. It's interesting. I'm not gonna try to find out Google Maps, so people have apparently found it already. They didn't want to make it known because, well, it's not supposed to be there. I think it's like public property. It's not allowed to be built there. They don't want people getting dehydrated going out there because it's so far out there. It's so far out there that people would just get dehydrated if they tried to search for it. I probably want to look more of that stuff up just to verify the facts. Because in live streams, facts can just get jumbled up. Oh, we've actually been streaming for an hour now. I didn't even realize it was an hour of me just straight talking. And we start out at like wave 1. We're at wave 9. We've gone a long way. And I still, despite not really giving a shit, and despite just walking around talking, I haven't been more watching my surroundings at all. That's the thing. Still surviving out here, and I tend to die more if I don't really die now, but with this new gun, unless I'm stupid. But I tend to do better when I don't care about what's on screen in video games. When I'm just talking about random subjects, not talking about the video game, what's happening, but just talking about random subjects. I tend to do better with the video games. I just noticed that. That was a reoccurring thing. Dude. These dudes are insane. Again, yeah. I'm not gonna waste my time on the export because this yeah. That's why I don't do objectives after a certain point because there's a higher chance of not being alive. A final rest. Than if you didn't do the objective. Can I get a drink? Or am I just getting killed? You know, I'm just gonna go out here and see. And if I get killed, I'm gonna blame the game on it, not my stupid thought. Not my stupid needing to drink because I'm human. If something comes over to hedge me, I swear. I'm just gonna be looking out. If I see any red on my screen. Yep, I see red on my screen. Am I dead? Oh, almost dead. If one of the bolters come up, then I'm definitely dead. Just hoping that one doesn't come around, sneaks around. God, who's using the Molotov or not Molotov? Who's using the explosives? Also, that's the best perk I've ever had. That's why I haven't died, because I can always get up to 25% of my health. Yeah, that's just amazing. That's just amazing. That's just amazing. I have to say it multiple times, stutter from words because it's so great. Yeah, I'm actually gonna help you before you die. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna help you not die, just to be a good human being, not just a courteous human being. Just being a good human being, not for the just. Oh, I'm just such a good human being. I'm doing it because I'm good. Not because of anything. Just because. There you go. That's how you prove you're a good person. I hope the person's still doing well. Just don't use your Molotov next time, because I don't think you really got anything in the fire. And now I'm dead. Just kidding. It's like I'm not saying I could live into eternity, but it would take a lot to deeply affect me. At this point, it's gonna take a lot. I don't think I've actually died in this game for a while since I had this gun. Besides maybe not actually being at the keyboard. I see that's pretty good. Or just literally not caring about what's happening on screen. Misfiring so many. God. Dude. Tell the bolters to chill. You know, I'm just gonna shoot them at a distance. Maybe that'll save me. Yeah, the bolters are like Chads now. They went from these weaklings, which could be headshotted easily, to some jumping. How could I even describe them? Oh, now I'm in the air. Nice. I like the view. Alright, so should I even attempt to play any games? Oh, the Emo War has people in it. That's good. But yeah, I'm gonna end off the stream here. Probably gonna stream Thanksgiving too, and yeah, probably gonna get that video done or not if I procrastinate tonight, which I might, because I just got done with school a couple of hours ago, and still not exhausted. I mean, clearly not exhausted, but I'm just gonna use that excuse as the reason I'm not making that video. But we'll have it out by Thanksgiving, and it's one of those stupid crazy